Imagine thinking you're about to pull off the heist of the century, only to realize you've just tried to rob a billionaire who's 2 steps ahead. Yeah, it's not their brightest moment. Let's get right into it. Number 1. Gate crashes. Thieves pull off a bold heist at a Florida home, smashing through the gate and stealing 2 Mercedes cars. The homeowner's daughter thought lightning had struck, but by the time they checked, both vehicles were gone. The robbers got away quickly, thanks to keys left inside. However, the thieves didn't know the cars had a separate GPS tracking system. The owner tracked and disabled them while they were driving. Number 2. Wrenchless wonder. Turns out a wrench isn't the best tool for carjacking. A robber on a bike thinks he can stop a car by attacking it with a wrench, but the driver has other plans. He floors the pedal and speeds off, leaving the wannabe thief standing there, completely empty-handed. Number 3. Luxury car chaos. A black luxury car turns into chaos as 2 guys surround it. The driver reverses, knocking one guy down and smashing a parked car. As they punch the mirror, trying to stop him, the driver floors it and speeds away. Number 4. Ferrari Fail. Because why buy a Ferrari when you can just borrow one forever? Check out this clip. Some masked geniuses thought they'd hit the jackpot by stealing a $1 million Ferrari from an underground parking lot. They handcuffed the victim and thought they were smooth, but the cops caught them, and both Ferraris were recovered. Turns out, crime doesn't pay, especially when you're terrible at it. Like and subscribe right now, and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week. Number 5. Heist gone wrong. So, here, we've got a white car casually rolling up outside this fancy house in Winchester Hills. Out steps Mr. Suspicious, clearly thinking he's about to score big. I mean, why wouldn't breaking into a massive house be a walk in the park, right? So, what's the grand plan? Open the door, waltz in, and grab some easy loot. 5 guys strut inside like they've rehearsed this. Meanwhile, their getaway driver just chills in the car, probably already imagining his cut. But then, surprise! One guy comes sprinting back, followed by the other 4, all looking like they've just seen a ghost. Failed attempt. Seriously, what were they expecting? A welcome party? Number 6. Gate gone wrong. When you leave your car keys inside, you're basically sending thieves an invitation to come on in. A couple of not-so-smooth criminals tried to steal a luxury car but couldn't figure out how to open the gate. So, what do? Smash a window, grab the gate remote, and drive off with a Porsche and 2 other high-end cars. The owner tracked down one car using an app. Number 7. RollsRoyce Rampage. When you're stealing a Rolls-Royce, you take it for a spin through LA like it's your personal racetrack. The suspect zips through congested streets, dodging cops like it's a game of hide and seek. He even pulls a disappearing act under a tunnel, but surprise, he's back on the road again, cruising like he's invincible. LAPD is hot on his tail, trying to end this luxury joyride. Number 8. Gate beats thieves. So, this car pulls up and outsteps one guy, acting all sneaky, followed by 2 more dudes. Meanwhile, the driver's backing up, getting ready for their big escape. They wander around the house like they own the place, but they are surprised. They can't get in. They panic and run, but one guy, determined to prove he's not a complete failure, goes back to try again. Too bad that the old-school gate didn't have it. Turns out, stealing isn't so easy when a vintage gate outsmarts you. Number 9. Jeep heist flop. Alright, so in this video, we've got a group of thieves thinking they're real pros, trying to steal a 2023 Jeep Wrangler in the middle of the night. First, one scopes out of the car, probably feeling like a criminal mastermind. Then, Two more show up hours later, one playing lookout while the other messes around under the hood and drills into the passenger side like they're on some Mission Impossible heist. But just as they get into it, the owner peeks out the window and these guys panic, taking off as the cops roll up. Number 10, Baby in Hand, Showdown. A guy thinks he's about to get away with breaking into a parked car, but he's got terrible timing. Just as he's messing with the door, the homeowner comes outside, holding his kid, and spots him. Instead of hesitating, the homeowner walks right up, still carrying the baby, and starts yelling. The thief, clearly not expecting this, freaks out and runs back to his own car as fast as he can. Definitely not the easy score he was hoping for. Number 11, Roof Raiders. When you can't afford a convertible, just steal the roof. In this clip, two guys casually remove the roof of a yellow Corvette. One pops it off, stashes it in their own Corvette, and they drive away, leaving the Corvette topless. Number 12, Street Fight Showdown. A red car is parked outside a house when a thief sneaks in, opens the gate, and jumps in, thinking he's about to get away. But nope, before he can even start the car, the owner shows up, and it's game on. The guy doesn't hesitate. He removes his jacket and prepares to throw it down. Then another thief shows up to help, but the owner just tosses the first guy around like nothing. A third and fourth thieves show up as if that wasn't enough. Even with the odds stacked, the owner holds his ground, and eventually, the thieves bail. Number 13, Scream Scare. Who would have thought a 10-year-old could send a burglar running with just a scream? Lola was in her family's SUV in Bakersfield, California, turning on the AC when a guy tried to sneak into their garage. But Lola didn't have it. Clearly, this robber didn't realize even the kids in this wealthy family were prepared to protect their turf. She let out a scream so loud it probably set off the neighbor's alarms, sending him sprinting away in panic. Number 14, Stick Fail Squad. So, these two geniuses in hoodies show up at a house in Covina, one with a stick like that's supposed to be intimidating. They knock on the front door, fully expecting it to swing open so they can go in and play tough guys. But guess what? The homeowner doesn't even bother. After a few minutes of failure, they just casually walk off. And to top it off, the whole thing was caught on the doorbell camera. Brilliant, right? Number 15, Jaguar Ghost Ride.
All over the road, all over the freeway, encountering a little bit of traffic now, slowing down for the first time.
When you're in a high-speed chase, but decide to let the car finish it for you. A stolen Jaguar speeds through LA, dodging traffic and running red lights. But under a freeway, the driver ditches the car, leaving it rolling into an intersection on its own. The police arrive, but the driver, long gone. Number 16, Crawl Squad Fail. One guy's crawling around like he's auditioning for a spy movie while his buddy waits outside, probably thinking they're about to hit the jackpot. And surprise, here comes another genius, also crawling, because nothing says professional like belly crawling on someone's driveway. Oh wait, now the third guy's joining in, making it a full-on crawl party. They finally get inside and come out with a motorcycle. Yep, that's a big score. Clearly, they thought this was going to be smooth sailing. Spoiler alert, they got caught. Guess crawling doesn't make you invisible after all. Number 17, Spy Movie Heist. Forget hot wiring. Today's thieves come armed with laptops and antennas as if they are auditioning for a spy movie. Thieves can now steal your car faster than you can make a cup of coffee. In the clip, they casually pull up, use some high-tech gadgets, and just like that, your car is gone. Whether it's a parking lot or your driveway, no place is safe when they can reprogram your car's key fob in seconds. It's like digital pickpocketing for vehicles. Number 18. Rock versus riches. So, this guy pulls up on his bike, probably thinking he's about to hit the jackpot at this fancy Miami Shores house. Cool, let's head to the back and peek through the windows. But here's the thing. He's dealing with a rich family. He grabs a rock and smashes it twice, and the windows are just like, nice try. Then the alarms blared, and outdoor sirens went off. In a panic, he hops on his bike and runs. Number 19. Quick escape fail. Here, we've got a Porsche owner cruising home, minding his own business, when suddenly, a car behind him stops, backs up, and out pops a guy with a weapon, clearly thinking he's about to score big. But nope, the Porsche driver's not about to hand over his ride that easily. He floors it, outsmarting the wannabe hijacker and speeding off like it's nothing. Number 20. Garage dog guard. A thief sneaks into a garage, ready to steal from a car. But the homeowner's dog has other plans. The dog spots him, charges, and the thief runs, leaving empty-handed. Number 21. Teen heist chaos. 9 teens broke into a Jaguar Land Rover dealership, stealing $500,000 worth of luxury cars. After a high-speed chase, police arrested one driver when a stolen car crashed. Number 22. Truck hood chase. Eric moved to South Hill for some peace and quiet, but instead found himself in an action flick when a thief tried to swipe his truck. On April 3rd, his phone buzzed with an alert. Someone had opened his truck door. Instead of sitting back, Eric stormed outside, catching the would-be thief mid-heist. Now here's where it gets wild. Security footage shows Eric chasing the guy down the street like he's in a high-stakes game of tag. At one point, Eric even ends up on the hood of his own truck. The thief, realizing he picked the wrong truck, bailed. Not exactly the quiet life Eric expected. Number 23. Mercedes Masterminds. Here, we've got 2 geniuses trying their hand at stealing a Mercedes A-Class using keyless entry. They pull it off, casually driving away like they've just won the lottery. They're probably thinking they're criminal masterminds, right? But surprise, surprise, the police catch up with them later. Turns out, stealing a car is one thing, but getting away with it? Yeah, it's not their strong suit. Number 24. Keyless Klepto crew. Because who needs keys when you can just waltz into a car like it's your own? There are 2 cars parked outside a house. One guy checks the door like he's about to go shopping inside, while 2 other thieves slip into the keyless vehicle, start it effortlessly, and quickly reverse out. The door checker sprints over, jumps in, and boom, they steal the car like pros. Well, kind of. Number 25. Dealership dash. Why buy luxury cars when you can just break in and take them for free? 4 thieves casually stroll up to a Southfield luxury car rental and smash through the window like they're shopping on Black Friday. They disable the alarms, hop in, and drive off with 3 luxury cars, including a Mercedes and Corvette, all within 2 minutes. The owner is probably wishing for a new career. But thanks to GPS, the vehicles were recovered, leaving the thieves empty-handed. Number 26. Evanston Car Spree. Talk about the ultimate midnight shopping spree. Except these guys weren't paying for anything. A group of 6 thieves broke into an Evanston car dealership, smashed through the garage, and disabled the alarm. Over 6 hours, they stole 14 luxury cars. Police are investigating, using trackers on some of the vehicles to find the suspects. Number 27. Shepherd Showdown. You see 2 guys wandering around like they're just out for a late-night stroll. Then, a 3rd guy shows up, and suddenly, it's starting to look sketchy. But wait, a fourth guy joins the party, because why not? They head for the house, trying to pull off the least subtle break-in ever. But then, out comes the real hero, a German shepherd with zero patience. The dog spots them, starts barking like he's announcing the apocalypse, and the intruders completely lose it. The would-be burglars freeze. Number 28, Rocky Robbery. When you can't afford luxury, just steal it, right? At least, that's what these guys thought. A group of burglars rolled up to a dealership, casually checked the place out, then smashed their way in with a rock. With the alarm blaring, they grabbed key fobs and went on a joyride, making off with 6 luxury cars in minutes. One car was later found abandoned, but these guys clearly took the shopping spree to a whole new level. Number 29, Driveway Dropout. Why buy a car when you can just take a midnight jog and borrow one from a driveway? A thief in a hoodie tries his luck with a luxury car, only to find it unlocked but missing the key fob. Tough break. Number 30, Sword vs Robbers. So, these 4 geniuses ram their van into a Mississauga jewelry store, thinking they're about to make off with some easy loot. But surprise, the owner wasn't exactly in the mood to let them take his gold. Instead of hiding, he charges out with a sword. Yes, a sword. Chasing the armed robbers away like he's in a medieval action flick. Apparently, they didn't realize they'd be up against a real-life knight in shining armor. Number 31, Hospital Mask Mayhem. 2 guys in hospital masks thought they'd pull off an easy home invasion. They knock on the door, and when the unsuspecting homeowner answers, they burst in, ready to rob the place. But it didn't go as planned. A fight breaks out, spilling out into the front yard. Number 32, Dog vs Robber. It's just a typical day, and security cameras catch a guy casually walking into a house, thinking he would steal from the rich. Little does he know, he's about to run into Dubai, a massive 120-pound Great Dane mix who's not exactly a fan of surprise visitors. Here's the twist. This guy isn't supposed to be there. Meanwhile, the real homeowners, a mum and her son, are chilling nearby, totally clueless. The intruder tries to befriend Dubai, thinking he's got this under control. But then Mum hears something and checks it out. She spots the intruder screaming, and that's all Dubai needs to go full guard, biting the guy's rear and going for his head. Safe to say, Dubai's got the family's back. Number 33, Babysitter vs Burglars. So, these genius burglars think they've hit the jackpot, walking into a house through an unlocked door, ready to rob the place. But surprise, there's a woman, Rosie, babysitting a little kid inside. These clowns grab knives from the kitchen and head upstairs. They find a locked room and try kicking the door in, but Rosie's holding it down, literally with the baby in her arms. They even stab through the door. Rosie runs to the bathroom and yells she's called the cops. Boom. The wannabe bad guys freak out and run. Number 34, Daylight Disaster. When you're too impatient to wait for a test drive, why not just steal the car in broad daylight? 3 thieves pull up to a Houston dealership in a stolen Cadillac and attempt to snag 2 vehicles. They only succeeded with one, probably because the other had engine issues. Casually smashing a window, they hotwire a Ram TRX truck, driving off right under employees' noses. The dealership didn't even notice until days later. Classic. Number 35, TikTok Joyride. When you're too young to drive, stealing a car for TikTok seems like a brilliant idea. What could possibly go wrong? A group of 7 teens decided to steal a Kia and go joyriding, cramming into the car like it was a clown car. Police chase them through traffic even after their car loses 2 tires. The chaos finally ends when they spin out and scatter like it's a game of tag. But spoiler alert, everyone gets caught. Number 36. Undercover Oops. Thieves in central London target what they think is an easy watch steal, but surprise, it's an undercover cop. As they make their move, more officers rush in, tackling the robbers on the street. Their escape plan ultimately foiled by the police. Number 37. Dog ride drama. Why steal a car when you can steal a Range Rover with a dog as a bonus passenger? A car thief zooms off with a Range Rover, not realizing there's an unexpected passenger, a dog. Cue the police chasey, complete with heart-stopping speeds, and the dog probably wondered why his walk got so intense. After a dramatic crash, the dog runs off. But don't worry, he's safe. Number 38. Live-streamed looting. So, these two rocket scientists smash a homeowner's back door. They don't realize that breaking that glass instantly turns on the home's security cameras, sending a live stream straight to Damien Gerard's work computer. So now, Damien's sitting there at work, watching these clowns rob his house like it's a reality TV show. And then there's his dog. Because of course, instead of barking, the dog takes a treat from the thieves like they're his new best friends. Talk about loyalty. Number 39. Not today, lady. The car's cruising down the road when a woman on the left suddenly runs right in front of it. Talk about bad timing. She pretends she's hurt. Another guy rushes in for drama, but the driver, not buying it. He just drives off like, not today. Number 40. Karate Carjacker. KO. Here's a free self-defense lesson. A guy's walking back to his car, then boom, a carjacker snatches his keys. But out of nowhere, two karate instructors swoop in, stop the thief, and save the day. Thief, 0. Karate pros, 2. And that's how these robbers learned crime doesn't pay, especially when you target the wrong people. Which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed watching, drop us a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. We have a lot more exciting videos coming your way. Until next time, goodbye.